I'm annoyed I've waited nearly an hour to make this joke.
Go on.
Not joke, but observation that's kind of humorous, you could say, as you stroke Master Chief's Christmas
Santa
hat.
Mm-hmm.
That this whole film is, in the second High School Musical, Troy is talking to his dad and he's talking about, maybe I want to actually do musical theatre. Basketball's your dream. And he goes, no, Dad, that's your dream. That's literally this film. Let's do it.
So is this my one, did you say?
Yeah.
My whole podcast. Cheers, man. Cheers, man. And welcome back to another episode of Definitely Serious. I'm Joe.
And this is bloody Kieran.
No, it's not.
No?
That's mental. It is Kieran.
Who else could I be, mate? Exactly. Don't test me.
That other guy I talked to.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the other one.
Leon. Since you never shut up about him, mate.
Yeah, all right, Jermaine. Anyway, we're back.
Yeah, we are, mate. What a day we've had.
Oh, God, yeah, right.
But as of this time, we have put in a shift.
Yeah, should we get into that now?
Yeah, let's just do it now. Let them know straight away.
So, lads, you're watching Ironclaw. You're aware, because you've clicked on it.
You've clicked on this
That's what the
particular
title
episode
says.
is. Yeah.
But we've also watched something else today, Kieran.
Have we?
Oh, if you've got a keen ear or a keen eye,
Or a
you
good
would
memory
have or a good
From
memory.
the last episode.
Yeah, you would have noticed. June.
Doony.
June. How do you say it?
June, I think you say it. As in the 6th month of the year.
Yeah. Sorry, mate. I've got a wervers in my mouth.
It's all right, mate.
I'm just gonna spit
The
it. out.
Roman god. I'm literally watching it as he makes extreme eye contact with me as he puts that in the bin.
I don't know. Actually, why did I do that?
I don't know.
So I've just spit a wervers out into a piece of tissue and just continue that. And I struggle with eye contact, but for some reason that gives me the power to do it.
You felt in control there.
Yes. Anyway.
Anywho.
Yeah, we did June and Ironclaw today.
In preparation for what film, might I ask?
No way.
It's June
Is it
Part
June
2.
Part 2?
That's
Fucking
crazy.
hell. But we've been out 9 hours
Mm.
and we're only just starting the recording.
We've had to put up with each other for 9 hours
That is actually quite mental.
before even then having to do 2 recording sessions
Yeah, we've
back
got
to
a
back.
recording after this, mate.
So when you get to next week's episode, which you will, of course, to Dune,
That's
just
not next week. June's the week after, mate.
I mean, but when they're listening to this, it'll be next week, won't it?
No,
Yeah.
because in Interstellar that week, mate. Oh, we're not watching Interstellar. I can't remember.
Just know when we did. No, because now I'm questioning myself. Just know when we do this.
Yeah. When we do this.
Just know when you listen to Dune. Know we did it exactly after this Ironclaw episode. Will that do anything for you?
Yeah.
Probably not.
When Dune comes out,
Yeah.
it was this us you're listening to,
Yeah.
which is mental when
It
you
was
think
two.
about
It was 2 1 week ago. Whichever. It was the
Ooh.
past, mate.
We're messing with the timelines a bit.
Call us Christopher
Are we
Nolan.
time travelling?
I thought you were going to make a really bad joke. I was like ready for it.
No, I was just asking a genuine question.
Are we?
Wow.
Will
Anyway.
that blow your minds? Probably not. Because I'll be honest, most podcasts
It's
you're
blo-
listening to
No, it's
old things.
No, it's blown mine, mate. I'm
That-
so
I mean,
tired.
to be fair, it did actually blow our minds trying to work it out just now.
Yeah, I still don't know when it's coming out.
Don't worry about
You'll
it.
see them at some point.
Yeah, it'll be there.
Well, the June one is coming out the week before
The hit film
the
June
hit film
Part 2.
June. So, like, figure that out.
Yeah.
That's your job as the audience. We shouldn't know what our schedule is.
You should. If you're
Do the
real
work for
fans,
us.
you'll do that and you'll be on our Patreon.
Oh, shout out the Patreon. How do we go about that, by the way? Do you think we'd get up?
Yeah, I think we'd get like a quid.
Lads, when we're doing the live stream for the Oscars, is that still happening?
Yeah, if we can make it happen.
We'll have to do a test run. But when we're doing that, do a super chat. We get like
Don't-
60% of it.
Donate the money, baby.
Yeah, woo!
Oh,
Anyway,
we'll go to the Definitely Serious camera.
Cameras.
We need some.
Don't think we're not going full.
We're going crazy.
Kieran, we're going
How
big.
much money are we talking? Yeah.
It don't cost as much when you steal it
Okay.
at gunpoint.
So anyway, back into the news.
Oh, yeah, Iron Claw's coming in a bit, lads.
Yeah, we'll
Relax.
get there. But fucking Jesus Christ, guys.
Yeah, we've got some news. But I'm just saying, this episode, the one you're listening to now, the news is still relevant.
Mm-hmm.
So, go ahead. You'll go first.
Do you want me to go first, mate?
I think I would like you to.
I'm going to hit you with, I'm just debating which one to go with first, but I'll start with, have you seen the Christopher Nolan
Yeah.
interview?
Yeah. Well, not the whole interview, but I think I know which
you
bit
know
we're
which
about.
part I'm going to mention.
Mm-hmm. Drink Prime, by the way.
The Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I've got that.
This was a comment he submitted in an interview. It wasn't videoed a few years ago about him liking the Fast and Furious.
Yeah, because it felt familiar.
But he doubled down on it.
Yeah.
He said, "I have no shame in liking the Fast and Furious franchise." And then it wasn't just a casual fan. He was giving Stephen Colbert ways in which to watch it. He said, "No, you want to start with Tokyo Drift because it's its own thing in a way, and it's before and after, and it sets the tone."
I'll get an exact quote.
Get it up for me.
I watch those movies all the time. I love them. You don't need to watch them all in one sitting. It's only the last few where a very specific arc of mythologies develop. I would start with Tokyo Drift.
Now, I
So
know.
this supports my claim of Oppenheimer being a co-worker movie. Because Nolan is a co-worker. Bro loved Argyle. Bro thinks Deadpool's good. I don't like Deadpool, sorry lads.
Hold on, let me just, because I know everyone has their own opinions. But what the fuck is he talking about? Interstellar's gonna go great. Am I right?
Is that him?
Interstellar's Nolan, yeah.
Oh. Oh no.
I shouldn't have said that, because then he might have liked the
I
film.
hope it's not another Quentin where I just hate the director.
No, because you do like The Dark Knight.
Yeah, but I don't view that as a...
But
No,
you
that's a
have
good
to
point.
admit.
That's a good point. I was also 13. I also wanted to
No,
joke
yeah, but can we move on from that,
Yeah,
please?
so did you, mate.
Um,
So he's a Fast and Furious fan.
admit, it's the fact that he said mythology, because that's a direct quote from Vin Diesel. There's no mythology, brother.
I think there is, though, mate.
There isn't. Oh, what, Dom's got a new brother every 2 movies.
Jason Statham's in it now.
Yeah, but then he isn't, and he's got a spin-off, and then he isn't with Idris Elba. There's no mythology. You're just making stuff up. I'm absolutely...
Oh, yeah, Idris Elba.
If he says that it's... I know people agree with this sentiment, but if he said it's just a bit of fun, I'm actually going to, like,
You know
go
what?
to
We're
prison.
breaking into that now. Why can't people just have fun? Hang on. I'm pulling you up here. On our way back from our
shit.
9-hour... Yeah. Kieran started singing late 2000s Nicki Minaj, and I said, holy fuck, I hate late 2000s Nicki Minaj.
Can you name the song?
Starships.
Yeah.
And then you hit back at me saying, oh, you just hate fun, don't
Oh,
you, Joe?
no. Oh, God. Hold up.
Yeah.
Let me think of a valid argument to get myself out of this hole.
Or just accept you're wrong.
I can't dig myself out.
Unironically, what it is, it realistically.
I'm sinking.
Okay, that's not...
I'm falling in my sleep.
Well, the fuck.
It's The Last of Us. It's The Last of Us. Carry on.
No, what it is you just care more about movies than music.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Ultimately.
not even close.
Yeah, so
Yeah, yeah.
you can afford
no,
to
no,
look
but,
at
like, when-
music a bit more.
I guarantee you, though, you'd never hear... Nah, I'm not going to speak on their behalf. I'll accept the whole. I'll dig into it.
I want to hear it, though.
And I was going to think of, like, an artist, be like, talk about another artist and be like, yeah, but it's fun. And I was going to say, like, somewhere with Kanye, but he's unpredictable, so I can't
Oh,
predict what
we-
he'd say.
we cannot
Maybe one week he would think that.
Yeah, oh God, we cannot talk about Kanye.
The viewership will go down.
It will. So that was one of my pieces in news, so that's
Oh,
weird.
no, wait, I can't critique Nolan for it. But at the same time, your taste is stupid.
No, you can, because we've already decided movies, you have to look at, like, there's no such thing as easy watching. That's an art form. Whereas music, for you can afford to be a little bit loose with it.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, you know when I watch
Well,
rugby...
no, you know what? Because even, like, the first Harry Potter is fun. But it's also still... That's a good film.
That's a different type of fun, though, because then it just gets the points for being,
But
for bringing that world to life.
But then, like, why am I watching... Have you seen the clip with Vin Diesel when he's on the bridge and he drives off the
Yeah.
ramp with a crane
Yeah.
into the bar?
Mate, have you seen all
That's
of the
bad.
clips? Have you seen all of the
And
clips?
I want to state, for the record, I like a few of the Fast and Furiouses. The early ones, when they were decent. If he said they're fun, I'm accepting it.
He did say start with Tokyo Drift. But then he also
Yeah,
said,
but-
nah, but it's the last ones where it
With the
really
mythology.
gets meaty. Mythology.
Which are the worst one?
Bro, I think it's Kratos out
If
here.
you're watching Hobbs and Shaw and going, this is just fun mythology,
This is law.
I'm judging you. I'm judging you as a
Yeah,
person.
Fair enough, mate. I have not watched many.
Don't.
I think I watched the one with Jason Statham in it.
We know why.
And then, because he's in it for like the first bit, and then obviously he disappears for the main cast to do their thing, and then he comes back at the
Yeah.
end. I left, mate. After his first fight, I left.
Did you
I
feel
said,
you missed anything?
No.
No.
Because I went into that purely just wanting to see Jason Statham punch The Rock,
Yep.
which I saw, by the way, so I'm happy. My news, mate.
No way Rock's Rock's one punch, Jason's skull's gone. Like, no offence.
I don't think you understand. Jason Statham's actually hard.
No, have you seen... No matter how strong you are, even
No,
if
The
you're the
Rock
Rock
does do
size,
loads
if you
of-
get hit with a clean...
Yeah,
he
The Rock-
hits him with a clean uppercut, he flies up, breaks glass and falls on his ass.
Sorry, if you've been watching too much anime, what is it? He flies up.
He flies up, he punches him
You know
into
that
the sun.
You know that thing that happens with clouds when stuff goes through it really quickly? That happens.
He punched him, he literally parted the sea through his body, he split in half.
He became Moses.
Yeah.
Anyway, my news. Shout out Christopher Nolan. Tom Holland is to star in Jamie Lloyd's new
I saw
stage
that.
adaptation of Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Question:
Mm.
How can you have a stage adaptation of Romeo and Juliet when it already staged thing? Or am I wrong?
Well, it was staged, but then if you made a film of someone's other film, would that be an adaptation of it? So I
It's
would
the
say
fact
so.
that it's, I don't know. It's the fact that it's a stage adaptation.
Well,
But then
it is
Yeah,
it is
no,
an
you-
adaptation.
You've done me in. It's the way you look at
We're
words.
2 for 2,
It
mate.
is an adaptation that's on the stage.
I did see that tweet, and it was so funny because it's discussing film, right? Is that the tweet you
I've
saw?
got it on film updates. They're my personal favourite.
Really?
No. I don't know even notice which one I save on.
Looking at the comments, being like he won't be Danny Phantom now. Everyone, because he announced he was doing a thingy,
I saw that.
as if, and it's just like, no, I'm not again. No, fuck it, I am judging these people. I'm the mask is falling.
We don't need a Danny Phantom film.
Well, no, but because a lot of these comments didn't understand that this was theatre as well. They definitely just thought it was a movie.
Mhm.
From the comments I was seeing, I was like, they don't. Cause they saw West End. They don't know this is going to be a London exclusive thing. You've got to go to London. They don't know that.
Yeah, is it like the Les Mis thing we
Yeah,
saw?
on the West End. Yeah.
Were we on the West End?
Yeah.
Genuinely?
Yeah.
So I've been to the West End?
Yes.
Wow. Thanks, Kieran, man. Thank
welcome,
you for
mate.
that experience. That's lovely.
Shout out my mum for paying it.
Shout out Pauline. I had a dream about that the other night.
Huh?
Yeah, I was like, cheers, Pauline, man. Right, cheers for that. Cheers for Cardiff, man. I really appreciate it.
I'll tell her you said that.
Oh, that's funny, isn't it?
Why is it funny? It's just actually quite a nice
It's
moment.
nice. I was just like, I really appreciate it, though. Shout out Pauline.
And they don't understand, like, you can be on these stage things and also be in films at the same time, providing they don't film around the same amount of time. Like, you'd be surprised at how
Yeah.
many big actors go and are in stage performances in between, like, films. Like, just because he's got this
Yeah,
role
like,
doesn't mean...
He might be starting the Danny Phantom thing in like 3 months when this
That's
little
that's
run's
what-
ended.
Margot Robbie was in, like, 4 films last year, guys. They'll find time.
Yeah, no, literally. Yeah, and also just because say he was filming it tomorrow,
Yeah.
you won't see it for 3 years anyway.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah. It's
He'll
okay.
get cast, uncast, then recast again
And
before
no
filming
offence,
starts.
I know which role I'd rather. Would you rather tell your parents, yeah, I was in Romeo and Juliet?
I was
or
on the West End, mate.
I've actually just played Danny.
Who is Danny Phantom?
He's.
I'm a Freeview kid, so I don't know these
I think
people.
he's the same sort of sphere as Kim Possible and all them sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's the fact, yeah.
Yeah.
In it, that person's profile picture on Twitter, Kira.
Yeah,
Imagine
another
if,
one.
Imagine if men had to breastfeed through their cocks. That's one of his famous tweets,
Oh,
but I don't
okay,
think he
okay.
actually tweeted it.
Okay.
It's just a running joke, and I enjoy it every time.
One of my other ones, mate. This is just
Ooh.
a quick one, but it'll just warm your heart. It'll set the tone.
Okay, go on, do that.
Takashi Yamazaki on making the VFX working conditions
As comfortable as,
as possible
for
Godzilla minus one. We both got it.
Oh,
Whee!
no, seriously, it did make me really happy.
We made it comfortable and cozy. Oh, it's just, I won't read the whole thing, but it's just, they did a lot. Because obviously,
Right,
the
we spent
industry-
some budget building out a
Yeah.
kitchen. They've got a designated sushi chef. They're trying to avoid long hours, but they do it because the environment is comfortable. And I'm going to be honest, I appreciate these. I appreciate them.
Okay, especially like when we had that controversy with Marvel and how they were treating their VFX workers.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, just crunching them out. Just,
Mhm.
and the game industry has a lot of this, just crunch,
Yeah,
crunch,
and-
crunch.
It's wholesome, innit?
Yeah, it's nice, and it's just treat your workers nice.
Yeah.
Good products might come out of it.
Do you know what I'm going to say as well?
Yeah.
This is a Godzilla thing. It's because it was people working on that.
I'm going to let you have this.
No,
mate.
how many other films do that?
It's true.
It's because they were all happy with what they wanted to work on this, mate. It's what happens when
Okay,
people who
yeah.
love stuff make stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Cheers, man. Shout out Godzilla minus
Can
one.
I ask you a question, mate?
Yeah, one Oscar. Go on.
Less than what I'm actually about to mention.
Okay, go on.
I just want to, for your Mission Impossible stuff, if you had to rank the best description of Ethan Hunt better, which would you do it? So, would you say it's, let me do it here. No security he cannot breach. No person he cannot become. Sir, Hunt is the living manifestation of destiny.
I remember that.
Or a master of infiltration, deception, sabotage, and psych warfare. A mind-reading, shape-shifting incarnation of chaos.
Are those two actual quotes from the movies?
From different movies, yeah.
Wow.
And what's your favourite if you had to choose them?
My favourite, Kieran?
Yeah.
I'd say the second one.
The second one?
It's kind of cold, though.
I mean, it is, but I remember my reaction to that when we saw it.
Yeah, you love the... Say it again.
I love the first living manifestation of destiny.
What is that?
What isn't it?
No, but
mate?
I love the second one, like the chaos and whatever the
It's good.
fuck
It is
was.
good.
So over the top.
It is. Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, is that Rory Jennings yapping away about describing the
Yeah,
the main
well,
character from Mission Impossible?
He
mate?
would describe any new signing as that. Like, relax, pal.
He is the... I've forgotten the quote
The
again.
living
What's
manifestation.
The living manifestation of destiny.
Destiny.
That's what Romelu Lukaku moving back to
We had
Chelsea
a
is.
little recording issue there, but actually, believe it or not, complimented Timothy Chalamet.
No, it wasn't that. It was just because what they're going for on paper, because I don't buy it at all, because he's built like a twink.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've got some news, mate.
Ooh.
Aaron Murphy, son of Cillian Murphy, will make his feature film debut. Are you a little bit excited? Cillian Murphy's son got the genes, mate. Forget about it. In Taika Waititi's film, Clara and the Son, alongside Jenna Ortega and Amy Adams.
I don't mind the last two.
Do you know Taika Waititi?
I heard the first one.
Yeah,
I'm choosing to
yeah.
ignore that.
Yeah, I also don't think Jenna Ortega's that.
She's okay. She's pretty good. She's good.
Okay.
She's good.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
But
what do you think about that, man? That's what he looks like. Boy, got them Cillian lips, though.
he does look very similar, believe it or not.
No
so
way.
he's an Eilish.
That's what Taika...
A Nepo.
Yeah, I didn't think about that until, like, the other day, because I saved it. I was like, oh, that's cool. Then I looked back on it, I was like, but that's just...
It's one of them, though. Like, 'cause if
Nepo
you were in their
vibes.
position, I wouldn't complain either.
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
We hate you because we want to be you.
Yeah, and you are spoiled. Probably.
It's just as long as they know.
Yeah, you've got
As long as you grind that into them.
but then also don't own it too much.
Yeah,
We're
just-
looking at you, Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
We're looking at you, Jade. I forgot, what's the other one?
Jaden Smith.
That would've
Say
been-
it twice.
That would have been so funny. Fucks, that would have been hilarious.
been
I'm
funny,
gonna
mate.
nick that for something else though.
Okay, mate.
My last bit of news, mate.
Yeah.
I think I already said that, but I'm saying it again. Before Paul Thomas Anderson and Eric Roth
Yeah.
rewrote the script from scratch, Lily Gladstone only had a total of 3 scenes in Killers of the Flower Moon.
That's absolutely insane. Yeah, sometimes rewrites are necessary.
So unbelievably
So who would have
necessary.
been in the film? It would just been Leah, little white,
That's what I thought.
white boy throughout the entire film. That's
Yeah,
not
so-
about him.
Yeah, so the whole point of the movie was about these people, but then it turns out the original film didn't have any of the people.
What a bold and interesting choice that would have been.
Yeah, so hear me out. Scorsese didn't have because he didn't write it. So does someone write it and then he picks it up to direct it? Oh,
Not all of
okay.
his scripts, I don't believe.
Okay. And then obviously there'll just be some other circumstances where it's different. But is that how it generally works? Like a script is made?
They work together. It depends.
You know, for like your average film.
Yeah.
Because on this level,
You'll get a
everything's
script.
perfect.
Yeah, you'll get a script and then the director. Yeah.
But it's not necessarily written for that director. Do you know, just like your normal filmmaking level.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that's quite interesting. Right. That's it, man.
Okay. Last one. I just want to talk about. This will be a little teaser before our Dune episode. It's not really. It's just mentioning people in Dune. The Dave Bautista interview that's been circling recently. Is Joseph looking into
No, sorry.
Cthulhu's eyes?
No, sorry. Ozzy Osbourne's tweeted.
Come on.
Kanye West asked permission to sample a section of the 1983 live performance of War Pig from the US festival without vocals. And he was refused permission because he is an anti-Semite and has caused untold heartache to many. He went ahead and used this sample anyway at his album listening party last night. I want no association with this man.
Oh dear.
Although I'm saying he did dress up as him for Halloween. That's Sharon dressed as Bianca or something, and that's Ozzy dressed as Kanye.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you approve it. Do you know what I mean? I've dressed up as, I don't know, let's say I dressed up as Freddy Krueger. I'm not...
No, but he's also not a real person.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
If you dress up as Jeffrey Dahmer.
Definitely.
No, but the Netflix series came out, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Come on now. So, yeah, that literally happened wow.
Seconds ago.
No, it was an hour ago, but it just popped up for me.
Okay.
And I thought we should just...
Can't bloody wait, mate.
Yeah, it will go hard, though. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck your legal trouble, but the War Pig sample...
No, but I'm actually glad that he said that. And that's crazy, Mr. Sample. If it's been refused, it's been refused.
Oh, but sometimes they are a bit knobby with it.
I agree. The sampling
If you...
stuff is shit.
The first De La Soul album
Yeah.
was just not available. I'm going to be honest. Have you seen anything of Ozzy in the last few years? Yeah, Ozzy don't have a single thought of his own anymore.
Yeah, this is... How are you trying to say it's Sharon?
Or a manager.
Yeah,
Someone said no. He hasn't said no. Although he has got a podcast.
Okay, so it's competition.
That was...
Maybe you should have passed it, mate.
Yeah, approve of the anti-Semite.
We would.
You know what, Kanye, if you wanted to sample
the Definitely Serious
podcast,
just email us and we can...
not the music though.
Just us.
Just us, our voice.
I'd be up for that.
Shout out Yeezy.
Give us the promo. Any promo's good promo.
That's your sample. That's what's getting sampled.
Anything at this point, mate.
But bad publicity is any publicity.
The Dave Bautista interview about Denis Villeneuve's...
Are we doing that now, mate?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, actually, you know what? Nah.
Because it's in 3 weeks' time, so everyone's already heard it. So
it's just they said some...
Yeah, you know what?
They were saying that he was the only person to have faith in him.
Yes.
Because he's in Blade Runner 2049.
Yep.
And then there's in this, and I know he's going to have a bigger part in the second one.
He was also in something, and it's really annoying.
Knock at the Cabin?
Yeah, because we watched the trailer for that in cinema, when we go to the cinema, one of them multiple times. And I was like, we should watch that.
Yeah.
And I think it was quite good.
I've heard that, yeah.
And he was quite good. He's one of them. I want him to do well as well.
He's the best wrestler actor, for sure.
Who's the fucking competition?
Cena's decent. And then
Who's the competition?
Rock is...
The Rock doesn't count.
He's there.
He doesn't count.
He's there.
And John Cena...
is decent.
And you could argue better, but what he's better at will never be viewed as better. You get what I mean?
I've not seen him do enough dramatic acting.
Yeah, but his funniest stuff is probably better than funny. Do you know what I mean? But he don't have the Timothy Chalamet in him.
Yeah, look at that, Joe's really changing for the better. But no, it makes me happy that, and it was nice to see him fully admit that.
Yeah,
it was quite vulnerable in it.
Yeah, because he said look, I do need to work on it a bit.
Yeah, I needed to hear that.
Yeah, but I like that. I like that he sort of just went, I'll just pick you.
But I saw him and then, I can cook with you.
Yeah, when was 2049?
Ooh,
not 2049. 16?
No, 18 maybe.
I'm gonna
check it, mate. If I had to guess, I would say it's 20. So he did that on Arrival, quite close to each other. Fair play, Denny. Fair play. And actually, mate, just to call you out on this now, because you mentioned it while we saw it. You said it is Dennis. Funny. It is Denis. And you're right, it is Timothée, but there's an interview of him recently talking about it. He's like, it should be Timothée because of the spelling, but my mother chose it with Timothy in mind. So Timothy also counts. Suck on that. It's about what the parent wanted when they came up with the name.
That's totally false. Parents, when you
disagree, mate.
Kim, when you actually deep it,
yeah,
parents shouldn't have a say in your name.
To an extent.
Do you know what I mean?
No, but it's not illegal for you to change the name, is it?
Yeah, but then you've just been.
But what would you rather be? What's the alternative?
Beta Z4.
All right, Elon Musk.
Oh, I didn't really... Yeah, no, fuck. Cut that. I hate Elon Musk. He's a nonce.
No, that's a good joke. That's a good moment for me. Leave that in.
Okay, yeah, just for that.
I needed this.
He's a nonce, though. So are we on Ironclaw now, man?
Yeah, I think it's best we go on to Ironclaw.
Oh, is it, though? For our mental health?
Actually, for our mental well-being, no.
So, I don't know if I cut it, But if you remember for the Holdovers episode, which you've already watched, I said don't watch this. Don't watch Holdovers if you're not in the right mind. Don't even think about this movie.
Don't even think about it.
If you're not... Seriously. It's really heavy.
We all know the Criers. We all know who they are. Would not be able to handle this film. At all.
Bro's wiggling his toe, though.
Cracking it, man.
Yeah, they can probably hear it.
It's quite a loud one.
one.
Should we get it right into the bloody mic?
Get it in there.
Yeah, it was a good one, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Bloody good, that one.
So...
It was horrible, mate, in the sense of I am so emotionally drained.
Yeah, genuinely.
'Cause I knew it was going to be depressing. I knew that going into it, but it just keeps getting worse. Once you think,
when you think it can't get worse...
Because at some points, you'd think, oh, this is such a film, how this is so unrealistic, how it just... It's like a cartoon. It's like, it only gets worse and worse. Do you know what I mean? You know when... Weird thing, but you know in Tom and Jerry... Where Tom just or Jerry, whichever one, keeps pulling out...
Whoa, you don't know which is which?
Tom's the cat. Yeah, okay, so I did that.
He's
I was
a Tom
doubting
cat.
myself. But when Tom just keeps pulling out bigger and bigger stuff...
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
like,
yeah,
what else?
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like that with this film. It just gets getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
And then the one
How
time...
bad can this man's life be? Oh, wait, this is also real life.
The one time, it gets... You think, oh my God, it's gone horrible. And then you think, oh, it's actually not gone as horrible as I think. It turns out that's actually more horrible.
Yeah.
And we'll get there when we get there. Oh my God. So for context...
And just to...
Oh, go on. Go off.
They
Nick.
dumb some of the stuff down that happened in the real life. So if you think this is unrealistic, it was worse. It was worse.
Oh my God, it's actually horrible. So it's based on a real life story, for those who don't know, of the Von
Everett.
Erich? Von Erich?
Yeah.
Von Erich
Yeah.
family. Which is...
Wrestling family.
Whee! Yeah, wrestling family.
Quite famous back in the day. Still famous now.
Yeah, arguably the best wrestling family of all time, because like the dad's in it,
Yeah.
4 of the sons did it, and then
Yeah.
it turns out, slight spoiler warning, not everyone fucking dies, turns out the grandkids do it as well. The 3rd generation are currently active wrestlers.
Fuck me, mate.
So that's cool. Oh, that's lovely.
Go on, hit me with something nice.
Oh, Kerry had a daughter. Kerry was Jeremy Allen White,
Okay.
which wasn't in the film, but she
No.
she wrestled.
Oh, good for her.
And then Kevin's, Zac Efron,
Mm.
his kids wrestled both the brothers.
Oh,
Wow. That's actually really nice.
that is actually heartwarming.
Oh,
How long's that cycle gonna go though? Do you know what I mean?
No, because we saw the cycle break at the end, mate. It's all right to cry.
No, not the cycle, mate. The cycle of wrestling, mate. Just let the man play his band. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, God.
That dream went away, didn't it? But took away his ability to play the guitar.
Right,
Anyway,
okay. Shit, you know. So,
where do we start?
Where do we actually start? It starts off in black and white. That's cool.
It was a really, really good intro with the dad breathing and stuff.
Yeah, and brother, do you know this bit of your neck? Like the things that were moving there. I was like, I didn't know
Yeah,
bodies moved like this.
yeah.
And
He's like a villain in that. He's horrible.
yeah, he's what's commonly known as a heel
Yeah. Ooh.
in wrestling, Kieran. Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I believe original. Oh fuck, I've got
This one's quite brutal though, in the sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're really brutal, and then you get the nice little. It's a
introduce-
very artsy intro.
Yeah, introduce you to the Iron
the
Claw.
Iron Claw.
Which is unbelievably cold, by the way.
Yeah, imagine because I just thought it was fake.
It probably does actually hurt.
But when you were looking at his blood, Ric Flair
God.
later in the film.
No, seriously, just grab your head and do that, because like it starts to hurt on like where your fingers are pressed. But then imagine you're a jacked wrestler
And they're just almost crushing your
with
skull.
like the adrenaline as well against the canvas. Yeah, that probably does actually really hurt.
Yeah, they introduce that, and then they show the scene with the kids, and you think, oh no, this is he was just pretending to be a bad person,
Yeah,
a bit of a prick,
yeah.
just a jerk, just an act, right? That'll come in later, and then we get the little time skip.
Well, I will say.
Yeah, go on.
Oh no, yeah, no. You get the scene of the kids watching him discuss the.
Yeah, that's what. Oh yeah,
yeah, and then that gets nailed into them.
yeah.
It hints at the curse.
Mhm.
They say that thing or something. They don't
Yeah,
actually
about the
name
curse.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll protect us from that thing, I think is what he says.
Yeah.
And he's like, you've got to be the strongest, the most successful, blah, 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 all of this shit.
Projecting.
That's the word. And then it cuts to, when I say this, an extremely jacked Zac Efron.
It's unbelievable, man.
The amount of roids that man must have done.
I thought I was looking at my father for a second there.
I've just said he uses roids.
Yeah, that was actually badly timed for
Yeah,
me.
well done,
but I'd
mate.
already started.
Okay, cut that. It will harm me. No, seriously. Yeah, Zac Efron looked unbelievable.
He's massive.
Because it's weird, because that's not acting. But like he's put the effort in, and I think that deserves to be thingy. You know what it was for me then? When I really noticed he was jacked, the thighs.
Bird can crush.
No, seriously,
Melons with them.
he could crush me.
Get my head in there, am I right?
No, please. Zach.
Wish it was me.
Please, Zach. No, but yeah.
Wish it was me on the canvas.
He's so jacked, mate.
He's
so zacked. That's an all-timer from me.
Yeah, that is actually that's a Hall of Fame. Well done for that.
Much like they got inducted in 2009.
Oh,
Anyway.
you could have been better there, mate.
Yeah, sorry. I wanted to just
Ride off the wave. You should have let the wave on the high, mate. But no,
go with the process.
The mystery of life is not
This film's
puzzle to
so
be solved.
depressing.
Yeah.
How? Where
So we see that we get a nice little training montage, and then it quickly gets into like establishing the characters.
Yeah, they do. They do a really good bit. At
Not dinner, breakfast.
No, I was just gonna. It's like establishing shots, but they establish that the mum's very God fearing, and
Yeah.
then the dad's got just. It's so bad, but they just show a gun cabinet, and it's weird how we all just know that's the dad's.
That's the dads.
That's the dad's.
We know we're in America. You can probably guess where in America. That'll probably piss some people off. But at the same time, I was also proved exactly right 2 minutes into the film.
Yeah,
Do you know
literally.
what I mean? So I was right.
We're introduced to the brothers,
Yeah.
Mikey and David.
I liked them. I liked Mikey a lot.
I think
Mikey's the blonde, right?
No, Mikey's the
I did like Mikey.
the runt of the litter. David was the blonde one.
I liked David a lot. He was very charismatic.
Yeah, I really liked the whole thing. They did such a good job of establishing the brotherhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they came in, nicked his food, but then he was like, "I'll always stick up." Blah blah blah. It's nice. The dad was putting pressure on Mikey to do something.
Do something that was more in line with what the dad wanted.
Yeah, do something that he wanted. Yeah,
Do something athletic.
Yeah, get on the
please.
roids, mate.
Because it's like that. You have that scene which is horrible, and that bit where he's talking about, I was like, "Thing is my favorite. Then you.
Oh yeah, but the pecking order can always change.
That's mental. These are your children.
Yeah, and the fact that in front of his two extremely jacked brothers, he just sort of goes like, "Oh, you need to start putting muscle on." Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Hear me out, and I might just be oversensitive here, but isn't that just asking for like body dysmorphia issues? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like serious issues down the line.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, luckily for him, mate, they
They
don't get that far down the line. Thanks to him,
fucking
you could
hell.
say.
God.
Yeah. It's horrible, isn't it? And then you have the scene with the mother where Kevin, played by Zac Efron, is asking the mother, Doris,
Mm.
you can't keep doing this. You need to be... Dad's being too harsh on David.
Mikey.
Because
There's a shot of him helping him with the fence and he can't hold it up high
yeah,
enough and then he
I've
kicks off
been there.
at him.
I have been in that exact...
Yeah.
I know what he was feeling.
Yeah, same. Hold the fucking flashlight!
It's a really good feeling, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, man, I love it. Yeah, and then he asks the mum.
Like, he's being... Well,
Too
no,
hard
when
on
he
him.
asks, Mum, can we talk? Goes, you have your brothers for that.
That's crazy.
That's the anger I felt.
So we're going to bring you into this world, but then make you all deal with it yourselves type
Yeah,
beat.
like,
that's
what are you
so
there
horrific.
for? What are you there for other than an ornamental piece? Then
I'm going to be honest, she does a bad job at that. You get what
Yeah,
I
it
mean?
does nothing.
Butters.
does absolutely fuck all.
Clapped, mate.
No, like I just can't get this psychology of someone you love that much going, can we talk? Ask your brothers.
Yeah, that's what they're for.
And then when he said, oh, that's their thing to sort out. You
Yeah,
passive little rat.
He says, "Nah, can you have a word with Dad? You know, because you're the one who fucking married him.
Yeah.
Can you have a word with him?" And she's like, "Nah,
What
no.
do you do?
That's what they
Do
do.
you even work? What do you do?
Isn't that how like people get away with noncery, by the way, where they're just absent? That's like an actual thing, innit?
But
Do you know, like where the other parent will just put blinders on? Do you reckon that's what the mother was doing?
No, because I feel like she agreed with it as well, mate. Like his attitude.
Yeah, old-timey Southerners. And I'm not talking about the ones in England, am I right?
Am I right?
Yeehaw!
Mow.
God, I hate it.
Maui wowie.
Nice barbecue, though, so I'll let you off. Cheers for New Orleans.
So that was actually a really effective scene in like establishing characters. The setting was great. Like they established was it 70s or 80s?
Starts in 70s.
Says 80s.
Ends in like
yeah,
86.
Yeah. Great time period. Shot really well.
I'm just saying, I'm getting this off my fucking chest.
Get it off.
Holdovers, when was that set? 70s.
76, yeah.
This, 70s.
Yeah.
I've not seen a single fucking Beatle in either of them.
Mate, there was more things going around, mate. It's not just about
Kieran,
the Beatles.
I really don't. They're the most mass-produced car of all time. There quite literally wasn't more than them going around.
But there was, in the sense of like, not everything's gonna. Can you think of a scene where it would have been necessary?
Do you know that scene where any cars?
Yeah, but look at
like, do you know
the quality of the cars there. They were like, wait, oh, look at him.
Have you actually just said that?
Yeah, I have, mate.
Right,
But in the sense of they were all the same type of car, all the same sort of vibe. The Beetle would have been. Why is he there?
That was the car then.
Bro, yeah, I'm sure it was, mate, but not in that car park it wasn't, mate.
It definitely would have been.
He's
Definitely
but it
would have
wasn't.
Definitely.
But it wasn't.
Definitely would have.
But it wasn't there, was it?
No, but it hurts me. There's one in the first episode of Doctor Who, mate.
Mate, there's literally like two near where I live. What do you want me to do? Like
Steal one for me.
Some
ideally.
places have the Beatles, some don't.
Oh, no, sorry, I just need to get that. I forgot to mention it for the holdovers.
It was good in establishing like I like the colours in that sense. Do you know when Zac Efron was wearing the denim, you saw the blue denim.
Oh, it was fire.
It looked good in them.
God, he's so jacked.
Like genuinely massive. Like,
Too jacked. He looks like an Ark character.
Mate, I guarantee his shirts just break sometimes just from him. Like when he's running, they'll just break.
It's so good.
It's just because the wrestling stuff's so fun. Like
Yeah,
I was
think
so
they do it quite
invested.
well.
It was shot really well.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think one of the nice bits as well is how Jeremy Allen White's Kerry isn't introduced like until minimum 30
yeah,
minutes,
they
would
just
you say?
Yeah, in the breakfast scene,
Yeah.
they're talking about how he's wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
What's his Kevin?
Yeah.
Kevin's wrestling.
Yeah.
David's gonna make his debut. Kiri's gonna be the first Olympian in the family. What are you doing, Mikey?
That really sets a healthy father and son relationship.
And relationship between the brothers.
Yeah.
It's almost like
He's
genuinely
putting them together.
If you didn't know any better, you think they were trying to make them hate each other.
Just so
I'm
they try
surprised-
and push each other.
Oh no, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner.
I was trying to help you guys.
You obviously get that. You get that one scene with Kiri. Do you know when he's like, when he needs to fight for the belt?
Yeah.
And he's
That
like, no,
pissed
I'll
me
do
off.
it. No, I fucking want it. And then there's that bit in the ring towards the end where he's like, oh, so you can get all the attention with Dad.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time you see that.
And they weren't like big arguments either. They
What's
settled
that
it pretty
called?
quickly. Friction?
No, that dynamic. That's don't ask why this means
I don't know where
dynamic.
that was coming from. The
Because it's
hand
like
gesture.
they give it the to and fro between them. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Every
okay.
other time it was fairly positive
Yeah.
throughout all the brothers,
Mhm.
but then a few times, just with Jeremy Allen White's character, he's the only one that seemed to kick off. So let's check his psychology.
By the way, just one of the you know who our donators, our big fans,
Oh yeah,
is obsessed with Jeremy Allen White. Obsessed.
yeah. When did that start?
I
When
don't
was the
know.
first series of The Bear, mate?
Yeah, probably then, mate.
Yeah, jump on the fucking hype train, mate. You fucking nonce. Do you have a thought of your own?
Jesus Christ.
Where were you during Shameless, mate? He was fighting. He might have been underage, actually.
What?
But he was
So
firing that.
you had to stop your gatekeeping of Jeremy Allen White.
No, because I've been
You're
trying
not
so
a-
hard not to come in with that, because I've been wanting to say for so long. I've been there since fucking Shameless. And I spotted him, and I was
He is
like,
good. He is
he's
good.
a really good actor. Same thing in everything, though, but
He knows
if
his
it's
cast.
entertaining, it's
yeah, he knows
alright.
his casting. It's fine.
yeah.
Uh,
But when Jason Statham does, it's not alright. Go on.
yeah, because he's not
'Cause
in a
what
good
he
film.
is shit.
Yeah,
I know.
my casting's. The Rock knows his casting.
But it's naff every time. Shout out George.
Yeah, so they'll love this film, I'm sure, just to see jacked. No, because it's like too jacked to a point. Do you know what I mean?
No, he's alright. It's Zac Efron.
Zac Efron's
Jesus,
massive.
go have a look at him. He looks like an Ark character. He doesn't look real. The proportions aren't right.
Nice. The neck, like his head, is
I'm
just
gonna
sunk.
Google it now. I just need to.
Get it in there.
Yeah, Zac Efron. How? We know how. It's called the Hollywood juice. Look at it, mate.
Let me have a little look.
Like it's unnecessary.
That's crazy.
Like bro's got
He looks just like me for real.
No, genuinely, I almost wanted to start lifting weights. He's got fucking veins in his abs. Do you know how hard that is to get?
Mm-hmm.
And he's just got them.
He's got them.
Shout out Zac Efron.
Shout out the roids. Yeah,
He put the work in though.
he did.
He ate that chicken and broccoli.
Chicken and broccoli, and then he had chicken and broccoli later, and then chicken and broccoli again.
Rice and a fish cake.
Fish cake and rice. Fish cake and rice. And the rice and fish cake. Fish and fish and rice cake.
Oh, I love it. It's
Um,
rice cake, innit? Not fish cake.
Yeah, silly old me. Yes, the wrestling stuff is fun, but then it gets into the real meat of what makes
Ooh.
this family so...
I want to just give a shout out first, because I think this comes first, mate. Kevin's wife to be.
Go on.
What's her name? Lily James?
Yeah.
How have I remembered that?
I think we all know how you've remembered that, Joseph.
No, unironically, she plays the part of what she's meant.
Pam?
Pam? Yeah, but Pam's not a universal
Pamela.
part. You know the part of just like a nice southern
Are you
woman?
thinking of her in Baby Driver?
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I was
Okay,
thinking
she
that
just
as well.
plays the same thing and everything then. But she's just... So you've seen Baby Driver. You know what she's like. She's good, and it fits this.
Yes,
It
it does.
fits Kevin's
Yeah.
vibe quite
Yeah.
well, I think, because he's
Yeah.
quite quiet.
Yeah, they're opposites, and it's good.
Yeah, and she brings out the best. Oh, it's lovely.
It's
It's actually
lovely.
wholesome. They get married.
Yeah. And I remember
my
saying, I
God.
literally said to you in the film when they were doing the marriage thing,
Mate,
it's a
beautiful.
lovely scene. The dancing scene's cool.
Oh, and then all the brothers just get up and dance.
Yeah.
It starts, the way it starts is so cool. Mikey's just in another room and some music starts playing
Yeah,
and
and
he
it's just
gets a
like,
bit...
oh.
And then he runs through and they do that cool thing where the wall is there. Do you get what I'm
Be
saying?
there. Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah, where it's like in the
The
foreground
wall
of
is
it.
there.
And then he's just in a room and it's the cinema and everyone's dancing. He comes through. Let me tell you something. He's got some fire moves.
No, Zac Efron's legs.
White
kinda
boy
crazy.
got down.
Listen, white boy music sometime got a hit. Do you know what I mean?
What is that? What does that mean? He's goated on the sticks.
Yeah, move on.
Yeah, you know the one.
But yeah, that scene's amazing. And I remember literally whispering to you, this is too happy.
Yeah, so do you want to tell him what happens?
Something's going to go wrong. And I obviously something was going to go wrong.
Yeah, do you want to tell him what it was, mate?
So he starts vomiting up blood.
Oh, whoa.
The brother.
Yeah, the brother.
Oh, actually, no, I'll
you
tell you the
built
first
this
bit.
horrifically.
I'm not going to build up the tension. I'm just going to let
Let's
them
go
know.
in, mate. The
If anything,
mother.
it's better like that. Yeah, the mother when she's like, look how nice she looks.
When she actually puts an effort in.
What a twat.
Are you blind as well, by the way?
I'm committing crimes.
No, but you also.
If I hear someone say that. If someone said that about Becca, I'd be like, are you fucking... Even if it wasn't like one of my own family, I'd fucking snap the necks, man. Do you know? I don't give a fuck if you're family or not. But what are you fucking talking about, you jealous little rat?
Yeah.
You're losing your sons. Cry about it. Cry some more.
Yeah, you're getting old, mate.
Ooh.
Oh, you're not as good looking as you used to be.
Crying.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
Deal with it. Get the
I was
Botox.
fuming. And
Yeah, it's
considering
annoying.
that they got along and she'd been nothing but nice and wasn't nice to her for the rest of the film.
Mate, that one scene, you know, the one about-
you
that's
don't-
that's unironically, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen from anyone ever.
Yeah, like genuinely.
It's so good.
So then obviously he starts coughing up blood.
Yeah, David.
David. and-
I've just clocked we've missed a tiny bit.
What have we made? We can't get everything, mate.
Yeah, I
especially-
know. There was a bit. Kevin, he had a title fight. The other guy got disqualified. He was trying to chat shit on the mic.
It was so bad, bro.
So bad. They established this earlier that he's bad at it, and his brother's good at it. His brother comes and starts speaking, and he's fire at it. So then he gets the
he's
fucking title
unbelievable.
shot. He gets the shot, mate. So that's just some context.
Yeah. And the bit where like they throw him on his back and he's like, I physically couldn't move.
Yeah, they brushed over that.
Because old wrestling is crazy.
New wrestling's crazy.
Yeah, but like I've seen some old wrestling WWF stuff where they're in the cage, but there's fucking those little pins that you like point into things and it's the gold circles. Loads of them were on the floor, and he fell through the cage
Mate, you should see what they do in Japan.
and just
Mate, you should see.
no.
what they do.
Obviously, like it's not like ridiculous, but it's like why is that?
Yeah, it's
necessary?
all. Mate, it's all unnecessary.
Like, but like, he just fell from like an extreme height.
Yeah.
Not only onto a canvas, but a canvas full
I
of
think that was
pins and
Mick
needles.
Foley.
Yeah, like why?
Yeah, I don't know, mate.
So it's just a good to establish. The father put them into this as well.
Yeah, fuck the father,
His
he's a
little
cunt.
speech of I never wanted wrestling for you. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'd never put
Sorry.
wrestling on any.
Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
a lie. That's a lie.
Yeah.
He's in the toilet throwing up blood. They have a nice little chat. Kevin is really nice considering the fact that he's nicked his entire fucking shit.
Yeah.
He's like, you should probably get that checked out, pal. But he's off to Japan in a week. That's why I had to explain the whole thing.
He mentions the baby. It's a lovely
Oh
moment
yeah, he
between
tells
brothers.
him, yeah, am I going to be an uncle?
Yeah,
man. Oh,
next scene. What's the next scene?
Yeah,
mate?
can't wait to be us one day, man. Not the scene after though.
Not the scene. After.
Because he goes to Japan. He's dead, mate.
It dies
He dies
in the toilet.
intestinitis or something. He's
Yeah.
blown. His intestine exploded. It's dead. That's hence the blood.
Yeah.
Because he was working too hard.
Yeah.
So you could say his dad literally killed him.
Him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's fun. That's great for the family. And I know what you're thinking.
They'll
Fucking
de-
hell.
they'll
That
deal
is
with-
sad enough.
They'll deal with this grief in a healthy, mature way.
Yeah, and it's enough. That is
Yeah.
enough. No way could anything more happen to this family. More happens.
Well, even the bit when they're grieving, and
Yeah.
they're all sat around, and he's like, "Stop, take your sunglasses off. Don't hide, blah blah blah." And I go to you in the cinema. If he starts mentioning wrestling now, at the wake of his son's funeral, what does he just do, Joseph?
Yeah, because he's got the title fight, but
Yeah.
obviously he never made it that far.
So he starts fucking using that to fuel his other sons to get this title fight.
Yeah, Kevin says, I'll do it. He's like, you don't have to do it, Jeremy Allen White. You don't have to do it. But he's like, no, I fucking want to do it. I'm ready, Dad.
Yeah, where were you half the film, mate? We all know Zach deserved it.
Yeah.
man.
Oh, context for that as well, by the way. How mental is it?
Yeah.
So it was the 1970 Summer Olympics, the Moscow one.
Mm-hmm.
America didn't go because they'd done they'd invaded Afghanistan or something.
No, they were fighting with the Afghanistans. You do those missions in Black Ops 2 where you fight with the Afghanistans
Oh my
against
God,
the
is that what it
Soviets.
is?
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, America pulled out, so he doesn't get to. Jeremy Allen White's character doesn't get to go to the Olympics. So like, he shouldn't have even been here.
No.
He
None of
shouldn't
this should have
even
happened
been
to
here.
him.
He genuinely shouldn't have even been here.
And then
He should have been off.
But he wins, mate.
He
I like
does,
that we
to be
don't
fair.
see it. I like that we don't actually see that.
Yeah, it's one of them.
There's some
Sometimes you
good,
can't.
yeah, there's some good just like editing choices in what we see versus what we don't see. Because we can
the
guess.
coin flip was fire.
Yes.
Because basically it's decided on a coin flip, which is fucking crazy. Because if you think about it, if it landed the other way, how much of the rest of the film doesn't happen? Do you know what I mean? If it's,
But as well,
if it's
look,
Kevin in the
imagine
title
doing
fight.
all that work and your dad chooses it on a coin flip.
I'm just saying, by the way, it was a double-sided one. That's my
I
headcanon.
did think I thought the
That's
same.
my headcanon. It's a double-sided one.
No, I thought it would have been a normal one. We wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, like he lied.
Heads, yeah, cool.
Yeah. He lied, basically. Rat.
So then,
He wins.
Big Jezza wins.
That is lovely.
It's
It's in the family, finally.
Come on, Kerry. Well
It's
done.
in the It's in the the whole point of this dad having kids.
Yeah.
It's been achieved.
But then it establishes he's drinking quite heavily.
Oh, they established that really well early on at a
On the
party.
Kirk as well. On the Kirk.
Oh, yeah, he likes a bit.
He does like the Kirk. So it's fairly safe to assume he was on the Kirk.
He's a very volatile person.
And then we have a really cool shot of him just blitzing
Do you
it
think
down.
it was cool? I didn't like it.
I liked it. I like the sound of it as well.
I like the front of it looking.
Yeah, that's
But
what
I
I meant.
didn't like looking at him. I thought that was bad.
Oh, yeah, I meant the front one.
yeah,
I meant
because
the
I could
front.
tell the shot of him was. Do you know that room that they have? There's always a room
There's always a room, mate.
where
The room.
that's where you film the car things. It was in one of them, and I
Yeah,
could,
we're definitely moving in a moving vehicle right now.
that's why it's really close up to his face, so we can't see
Yeah,
anything
so I
else.
can't see this is really happening. We've got the Chibnall Who director for that one.
Again, sorry. So remember, he pointed out he shouldn't go to Japan. David shouldn't go to Japan. He shouldn't have gone. Obviously, you can't physically stop him,
He's his own person.
but then he did go. There'll be a little bit of survivor's guilt.
The survivor's guilt for him
So
was
then
mental.
he's drinking a bit, Jeremy,
Yeah, you
and
can't
he's
get
like,
worse.
"I'm off to just go for a drive."
Are you sure about that, mate?
And then I was like, "Oh my god, that's not good anyway." But then I remembered he was on a motorcycle.
Well, it's when you hear
Yeah,
the little
yeah.
rev of the motorcycle. It's like, oh.
But Kevin let him go.
Yeah.
He could have. I think. You know he'd been drinking. Why are you letting him drive?
Yeah.
And then you think, oh fuck, he's gonna die. That's horrific. Two of them.
The cut from that, when the really nice noise, to then, oh, he's waking up in bed. And then you see the crutches.
And
then
then
it
you're
just
like,
the thing.
And then you're like, oh fuck, he's like broken his leg.
No,
or
I know.
something.
I was like, he's
No,
lost.
I thought broken, but something about you made me think, oh, it's more than that.
It's just when they do, when they do the thing of, they
Filming
do it in
it.
TV show, like even when, like an actor's pregnant and they try not to show they're pregnant, so they'll always film them behind something.
Yeah. They did that.
Yeah, and I was just like, every shot I was like, that's weird that we're just not seeing his lower half.
Yeah, we're hiding it.
Why's that? His bloody...
Missed his foot. He's
Yeah,
lost
his
his
first
foot.
is gone.
Which at first you're thinking, oh, thank fuck he didn't die. But you're gonna wish he did.
I tell you what, a really good scene
Oh my god, yes.
is when he... This is later in the film, but when he
Hit me with
starts
it.
to try running, and he's like trying to go through the pain,
Yeah.
twice. The acting in that is probably that's the best scene in the film for me in terms of an actor. Is like when he just because he does it first time and he's like he breaks down. He's like, no, fuck this, I can do it.
Hear me out.
And then it's just the way he act. It's
Hear me out.
the pain feels real.
Yeah, but is it not just shouting?
No, it wasn't the shout. The shouting was good, but then it's just the shouting. But you can hear the pain. But it's more the bits where he's just leading up to it, trying to run, and you can when he's wincing, but he's not just doing a really obvious "ow, this hurts." You can just tell he's just trying to push through pain.
It was
here.
good. I've just got Zac Efron bias.
He does love Zach.
I
Wacky.
love he's just.
I'm
fine.
wacky for Zachy.
No, I've actually got my favourite scene in the film, but we'll get there.
Hand me the backy. I'll give you a slappy.
Any more?
It'll make me happy to see your backy.
Oh, spell.
With a CK.
Oh, CC.
Oh, that was what I meant with the first one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was. Anyway.
Yes,
yeah, he's missing a leg. That's shite in X.
and this all happens very quickly in the film. This is like a 15-minute segment between these two events.
I don't. It might be. Should we check how far it is in real life?
No.
Find out yourselves, you lazy twats.
But
do you say it's too depressing?
I don't want to find out.
Yeah, it's shite though.
This was such a close family, especially the brothers. I thought they did a really, really good job of just establishing their relationship.
Yep,
They're
said
like
that already.
brotherhood.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
Are you about to say brotherhood?
No.
Okay, because that was the exact phrase.
Oh, was it, mate? Their brotherhood was amazing. But no,
Assassin's Creed.
it was amazing. The Noel Clarke film.
Oh, kidulthood.
Adulthood. Isn't there another one coming out soon?
Yeah, and then there's also
Middlehood.
and then there's also another one which follows the same naming scheme, but it's a parody of those films, and it's fucking great. We should watch it.
Okay, cool.
It's got someone in it that you wouldn't expect to be in it.
Jeremy Allen White?
No, but some like a white woman. Like Olivia Colman level.
Okay,
and it's
I like that.
why the fuck are you here?
What are you doing here?
We're in the ends right now.
You're not Jack, mate.
Yeah, we're in. All right. Why?
Because he's in the
Oh,
film.
yeah, no, he is.
Does Daz as well. Daz Games, remember that?
Oh, fuck yeah. My sister watches him on a regular
I
basis.
love Daz.
Okay. I did when I was 14.
He's just a nice guy.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
watch him
alright.
now, obviously.
Yeah, no, I like him still, but I'm not going to watch him.
Yeah, right. That'd be weird, right?
Weird.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Jeremy's missing a leg.
I feel like we should hit the important points, but is it David? No, it's not. You told me the littler brothers.
Mikey.
Like, what happens? He's got his own. He wants to be in a band. He likes music. That's his
Mum
shtick.
thinks he's classical and whatever, but no, bro's rocking out.
Yeah, like he's rocking out.
And I respect that from him.
The classical thing was nice in humanising them, because I like how it didn't just completely mum and dad are monsters. Like they had nice parts in them.
Did they? No, what are you on about?
No,
No, genuinely, I'm well confused.
I think they had like nice actual moments of sometimes caring.
No, to be fair, when Kevin took a piece of bacon from Mikey, the dad did put a piece of bacon back on, and I was like, oh my god, that's nice. But it's not enough, is it?
It's not enough, Dad. I just want to say, by the way, one of the whole things with this film is he's talking about his dream. And I'm annoyed I've waited nearly an hour to make this joke.
Go on.
Not joke, but observation that's kind of humorous, you could say, as you stroke Master Chief's Christmas
Santa
hat.
Mm-hmm.
That this whole film is, in the second High School Musical, Troy is talking to his dad and he's talking about maybe I want to actually do musical theatre, that sort of stuff. It's like, but basketball's your dream. And he goes, no, Dad, that's your dream. That's literally this film. Though.
That's literally what bro should have said.
As funny as that, like, because it was a bit of a meme as well, but as funny as that is
true.
literally this film. He was just trying to live his failure throughout his sons, and it got them killed.
Wow. So should we explain what happens to Mikey? He gets into the wrestling game.
Yeah, this is a very unfortunate such.
Mate,
How rare
genuinely.
this is to happen.
There's a curse, apparently, by the way. I think we've forgotten to mention
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Hence why all this stuff is a bit, and it's a thing throughout the film. Is it real? Is it not? I think ultimately it's not because it's real life. After you hear about what happens to Mikey, I think it fucking is, mate.
Yeah.
So he like dislocated his shoulder. Doing
Yeah,
it
like he
at a
lands,
match.
he lands on it wrong
Yeah,
when he's doing a
just
drop.
Routine shoulder surgery. Yeah, toxic shock syndrome, mate. He's at over 200. He's overheating for like 2 hours straight. He's gone into a coma.
Yeah, he's in the coma. Oh, he's back.
He's a bit.
He's not there. He
He's-
can't.
he's a
He's
bit-
there, but he can't use his brain. His brain's just slowed down.
Yeah, and his hands are The same.
His
So,
hands
like, do
are
you
the
remember that
same.
dream of playing guitar, mate?
Gone.
Get it gone!
Yeah, he can't speak properly. He's slurred words, but you can see he's really trying. Zach's acting in that. Cause I think
I think this is when Zach
because
really
he's not even
starts to ramp
performing.
it up.
Because a lot of good acting is when you're just like listening to another person, like we do on this podcast, mate.
Wow.
But it's just like his eyes when he's just like watching his brother just struggle to form a sentence.
Okay, I feel validated because that's what I thought his strong suit was.
I
The
agree, mate.
quietness in it. This is going to be so rogue, but bro pulled out a male Lily Gladstone level performance. You know what I mean? Obviously,
Yeah.
it's totally fucking different.
Yeah.
Actually, is it even? She's annoyed her people are getting killed. He's annoyed his people are getting killed.
They're the same story.
Well, but I'm being serious. It was that level.
No, it was an amazing performance.
Like the bit where his wife's like, "Oh, can you take the kid?" And he's just like, "I can't." And then he snaps back, and it's like,
Because she's like, excuse me, and he's like, oh my god, sorry,
I'm
this
so
isn't me,
sorry.
because I'm a family guy.
and I love that. And he's apart from maybe one bit, he's consistently nice.
Yeah,
Like he never falters really.
except that wrestling match with Ric Flair.
But then he didn't even falter, did he? And it also ended up well. He could have had another rematch. Like it worked well.
Oh no, yeah, but that was like he could have severely
Yeah.
like hurt the guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Ric Flair's actually massive, by the way.
Yeah, I knew I'd.
That's why when you
I
turned to him, I was like, maybe he kills him. I was
no,
like,
'cause
Kieran, no.
I forgot it was Ric Flair, because I do know who Ric Flair is.
Yeah.
'Cause of his look and how I know that white hair. Yeah, but I was just like, there's something with the soundtrack. I was like, is he gonna kill someone
it's
here?
what should happen in that.
Yeah, I
shouldn't
thought
it?
like, oh, he's gonna accidentally kill
It's
him
like,
here.
it's like in Cobra Kai when no, it's actually kind of good. Robbie throws Miguel over the thing and like he breaks his back on the banister, and it's like, okay, shit's got too serious. We were just kids doing karate.
Yeah.
Now we've actually affected someone's life.
severely.
Yeah, severely.
Changed the course of their entire life.
You know the older one from Jesse Peyton.
Mm-hmm.
He puts fucking, do you know the spiky wristband thing?
Mm-hmm.
He puts it on her knuckles to fight a woman, mate.
Do you mean Jesse from
Yeah.
Disney? Jesse?
Yeah, the woman from that.
Yeah.
Not Jessie.
Yeah.
The oldest kid.
Vaguely, yes.
Yeah. She's in Cobra Kai, mate, and she's really violent. Really violent. Yes, that's fun.
Wow.
Oh, my God. So, Mikey, yeah, that's sad. R.I.P. Mikes. Not yet. So Mikey overdoses.
No, he kills himself. 'Cause it's that scene where he's trying to play guitar
Oh, yeah, he kills himself, yeah.
and he just decides, I know what to do here. Kill myself, gives a really brief note, just walks
Sorry
into
if
the
I hurt
fields.
you. I'm off. Down so many pills, chugs
Like,
the beer.
his whole life was just... He had no happy moment. That scene
No, that
at that
one-
party where he's able to sing
I was
like
gonna
the
say,
one highlight.
that might be one of my favourite scenes.
Yeah.
It's Jeremy's reaction as well with David. He was like, it's actually quite good, and he's like, yeah, it fucking is. And that's
To be-
so wholesome.
I don't want to...
Go on, do it.
I don't want to personalise this too much, but no, when I went to my friend's gig, like he was also like
Go on, man.
genuinely quite good, and I remember doing a similar reaction to Jeremy. I was like, hold up, he's kind of cooking there.
He's kind of cooking, though.
Because the crowd was gathering, I was like, hold up.
Hold up.
Let him do his
Wait a
thing.
minute.
So yeah, no,
Back it
it
up,
was really
Terrell.
like authentic. Yeah, the brotherly stuff was great.
Yeah,
when they were
Mikey
like
kills him.
sneaking out and like,
Yeah, with the wife as well is in on
just
that to
getting
get
in
him to the
car.
party. Yeah.
and that was
When they pick him up from classical music practice and it's just jamming out in his mate's garage. And they're like, oh, can we
and
get a burger?
and they just watch him a bit as well.
Yeah, and then they get the burger,
Yeah,
which is the one, but he asked, and they're like, go on then. And then they float on the river
just having a fucking good
next
time.
to that pier, mate. Remember that pier?
Yeah,
I also think that's where the boy drowned.
yeah, probably.
That's sad. Anyway, it's a bit sadder as well, because that scene when they're all floating past, you look at normal kids on the pier, and that should be them, but it's not.
They just don't have a normal childhood.
Yeah, they were just born into this. Anyway,
The resentment I would have would be insane.
yeah, Jeremy Allen White does some shit. He moves to WWF at some point.
Yeah,
Which,
is it even you're like? It's just you're
Which-
not doing what you want to do, like really, because you want to be sporty, but you're doing this. 'Cause you've been told.
Yeah, he kills him.
He kills himself.
Yeah, he comes back for... Is it Christmas?
But it's a bit before Christmas because he's just paying a visit and then he's going.
He's off to
somewhere else.
Mexico?
Yeah,
But he hadn't told them, and you could tell there's something off.
yeah,
You could tell there's something
Yeah.
off with what's her name?
exactly.
Exactly.
But thinks she's part of
I
the family.
love the way they did that. 'cause-
She was in the background the entire scene. It was
yeah,
good.
but like she's there, so you think or maybe she's part of it, but you know something's not right. And I really like how Kevin and his, what's her name?
Pam.
Kevin and Pam, they're there, and they're together talking.
Just having their own little conversation.
Yeah, and then Jeremy's all the way over here, she's all the way over there. You can it doesn't feel the same, and that was clever. And then obviously, he gets his dad a gun. That was a bad idea.
That's what we all do.
Yeah, and his dad didn't want to shoot it because apparently he always shoots a gun. He got really annoyed. Roid rage. Or just a man on the edge.
I think they probably lean into each other quite well.
I don't know, because we never actually saw any confirmed steroids.
You did. That injecting scene?
I thought it might have been painkillers.
No, it was into the bum, which is where you do the steroids.
Yeah, it is, because Reeve gets them.
Yeah.
He doesn't. That's just a running pitch side joke. I'm not even part of that. Cut it!
Don't gas them up.
Yeah, I do like them, though.
Oh my god, I've thought of a funny joke after this. Sorry. Move on. Yeah, so that happens, and he uses that gun eventually to kill himself.
Well, he rings
his brother.
and he's like, mate, I need help.
I need help. I'm fucking scared.
So Kevin rings his dad, and he's like, listen, Kiri's coming over. Be there. Look out for him. And he's like, no, I've got some fucking work to do, mate. So we cut to Kevin driving to the gaff. And there's a car that looks crashed into a tree. So I thought he was going to be done in there. And then it's not. He runs over to the house. The door's open. You think, fucking hell,
Do you know
happened?
what the worst part is?
Go on.
His brother, that tree was like, 'cause he walked near, then walked back. That tree was in view, so his brother would have seen him. He would have probably walked past him without seeing it, and then he would have decided to kill himself. So he definitely took one last look at his brother. He didn't see him. So he would have thought, imagine I just saw him on the first time I walked near the house.
Oh, my God.
Again, more survivor's guilt.
Yeah, he runs up to the door. Here's a gunshot.
That means he would have had to run past where he was technically to get nearer to
He
the house.
drove past his brother.
Yeah.
Coming up. Wow.
Imagine living with that.
Yeah, that's crazy. This is my favourite scene in the movie. His dad, because obviously he's just heard a gunshot, he runs over. Mm-hmm. You can see he's got a bit of look on his face, and then my boy Zach, she fucking chokes him out.
What does it?
You weren't there for them. You were meant to look out for him.
And then he starts trying to blame it on him, and he just starts strangling his dad.
Literally choking, and then he goes upon like, it's not even you weren't there for them this minute. You were never there for him. You were never there for any of us, mate.
Yeah.
It's all coming out. He doesn't kill him. Unfortunate.
You very, very close. You could know the bit when they're choking and their eyes start like rolling before it stops. He was just getting to the
Imagine
stop.
being choked out by that Zac Efron as well.
Like,
please. Anyway,
Daddy, chill.
He doesn't kill his dad, and then he picks up his...
We really needed that scene, because he'd been holding that in his entire life.
Yeah,
because he's Mr. Nice Guy. That was just like, you know what, fuck off.
Bro really said, I needed this.
He really went. He went. Thanks, Dad. I needed that.
And then he picks up his dead brother
and just walks away. Good shot.
The way they do it, because they don't even see him pick him up really, but you see the blood fall on like the autumnal leaves on the floor, man. And it's like, fuck, that's really.
And there's a bit.
Really,
it's
dark.
Very quick, but Zach's like looking ahead the entire time. Mm-hmm. And sorry, I keep saying Zach. I forgot. Dylan. Kevin. Kevin's looking forward the entire time, and he just does a very quick look down. It's very blink and you'll miss it, but it's just like that felt very realistic.
But then he sets him down on the table and just holds his hand, which I think is really beautiful.
When he rings the dad and tells him his own son is in a really bad way, he's silent and then goes, "You guys should sort this out between yourselves."
Oh yeah, the classic. Yeah.
I would, man. I'm going to prison. And then should we end on
fucking happy bits?
I can't actually because I feel like we've not even done it justice to how sad this is.
No, seriously, the only way you have to go watch it, even though you know what's going to happen, you'll still cry.
Yeah,
like genuinely, you. Oh fucking hell.
And then I think we should end with this bit. It's not the end of the film, but it's sad, but it's not the worst.
It is the worst bit.
But it's also a bit sweet
really
in a way.
Yeah.
Where you see...
it's continuing from the table scene, isn't it?
It's continuing from the table. He's got his leg back, he's jumping, he's a bit happy.
Yeah, it cuts to big Jeremy outside the house.
Gets in a boat, he's just going down the lake.
I love the way they showed he's got a leg as well.
Yeah, he just starts jumping on it. It's like...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, come on then.
I can run a bit.
Oh, yeah, he's on the boat where the brothers were previously on the floaties.
Yeah.
With the beer, very lovely.
Just going through the lake, and he sees his two brothers.
On the pier.
And it's just a calm little wave. They go up to each other, they hug
it's
each
that weird
other.
thing of like they know it's gonna happen. Like they knew. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
weird.
They knew they'd see each other again. He said, "I'm off to go walk with my brothers."
That's what he said.
That's mental.
Oh,
There's even the subtle differences of the way when he hugs the little brother first.
Mikey.
Yeah, because he's just his little brother.
Yeah, and he says, "Oh, hi, Mikey."
He kisses him. And
everyone addresses Mikey.
He kind of cradles his head, and then the other brother's just all right, mate.
Yeah,
all
David.
right,
Boy.
and then you go with that one, mate.
We're not saying it without saying his name.
Yeah. Jack Jr.
So the firstborn, which it gets mentioned one scene, it's Pam's and Kevin's first date. Because they do a fun little older brother syndrome thing. It's like, actually, I'm not the oldest. I had one, but he died when I was young. Yeah, he's fucking there. Big Jack Jr., isn't he, man? And
he's just a little child.
he's just a child, because obviously he died at that age.
You must be my big brother. It's good to meet you,
Yeah,
man.
the way they do it, it's unreal.
It's so sad, but it's so like...
Ooh,
sorry, mate.
footsies.
I thought that was just like a
No,
Doc
playing
Martin
footsie,
for a
mate.
second.
No,
Ooh.
just play-
Remember when I used to do that?
With?
You.
The delivery on that you, by the way. You.
You. No, but you know...
No.
I'm so glad you forgot. Move on.
Yeah, so that's... The film ends with the family looking relatively happy.
Yeah.
The remaining family.
Yeah.
Kevin, Pam, the
it's
two
just
sons.
in general, it's a really beautiful film. Sad, but earned, really emotional. Directing's really quite good. Do you know the bit where he's bouncing off the rope?
Yeah, I
and
love
then it
that
shows
bit.
him doing the, what is it, body slam, or is it elbow?
It's just when
repeatedly-
it's constantly just taking a hit.
Yeah, on the ground, just bong,
Yeah,
bong.
like it's sort of like you lift your legs up and just land on
The
your
wrestling
back hard.
parts were filmed amazingly, and then all the other scenes were filmed really fucking good as
I
well.
really like that rope bit.
Yeah.
I've never... This might be a bit too personal, but we'll leave it in because maybe that's what we're about now.
Yeah, mate, don't
you ever been like-
stop censoring yourself.
Have you ever been like so angry?
No.
Okay, well
No,
I
no.
have, and what he was doing then looked like the perfect thing to do. Do you know what I mean?
Like stress relief, yeah.
The running thing, it just looked like I instantly knew what bro was trying to do here. It was like,
You know what actually is like a really good like release?
Go on.
Gym.
Yeah,
Just
no.
like frustration, just
Yeah, no, man.
really good.
Yeah,
release,
tell me
man.
about it.
So that wraps up this episode
Yeah,
of Definitely.
definitely serious.
Definitely, yeah.
And then we've got another one after this, so like we'll see you in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah. See you
Ta-ra.
soon, guys. Bye bye.